Okay, let me show you everything that's in my grocery bags to support good gut health and high fiber eating. There is 3 bags of goodness, 3 bags of gut health. I just can't wait to show you. There is 34 items in here, and everything I buy, I have only one goal in my head. Muscle building, losing weight, high protein, high fiber, good gut health, good brain health, and that's it. I've also got some takeaway from the cafe. That's also the healthiest in the cafe, and I'll show you what that is at the end. Okay, first up we have Brazil nuts. They're super high in selenium, high in prebiotic fiber, promotes thyroid metabolism. But eat just 1 or 2 per day, too much is toxic. Then I have superfood snacking mix. That's got a mix of all nuts and seeds, super high in prebiotic fiber and healthy fats. Now in randomized control trials, it is shown to control weight by promoting satiety. Next up we have spinach, super high in vitamin K. It's a nitrate-rich leafy vegetable that is also high in fiber. It's associated to lower blood pressure and decrease cardiovascular disease risk. Now the fiber and polyphenols in this go into your gut and promote short-chain fatty acid production. Nitrates help in nitric oxide production. That's very good for your heart health and your blood vessels and your overall health. Kale next, which is also very similar, high in nitrates, high in polyphenols, high in fiber, very good for your gut health and helps lower blood pressure and promotes good heart health by producing nitric oxide. Next up we have celery, again high in nitrates, high in fiber. This is very good in slowing down digestion, promotes satiety, and it is shown that it will reduce the likelihood of eating junk food. Next, walnuts, high in omega-3, polyphenols and prebiotic fiber. Randomized control trials have shown that it improves the gut microbial profile. Okay, next up we got red onions, super high in inulin like fructans, which is a prebiotic fiber which promotes insulin sensitivity and also is shown to boost gut health significantly. Promotes short-chain fatty acid production through lactobacillus and bifidobacterium species. Very healthy for insulin sensitivity and whatnot. To be honest, the best of all. This is very good prebiotic fiber. Next up we have pears. It's got soluble fiber like pectin and sorbitol together. That's a very rare combination. It'll help relieve constipation and also promote satiety, helps relaxation, hydrates your stool, whatnot. It's really good. Next up we have avocados, which is high in monounsaturated fatty acids, potassium, vitamin E, that is folate. Studies have shown that this will reduce LDL cholesterol, and randomized control trials have shown that this will improve diversity in gut bacteria. 1 avocado a day, fantastic. Next up we have plums, rich in polyphenols, fiber and potassium. Again, analysis has shown that this reduces LDL cholesterol. The polyphenols actually help you regulate your gut microbiome. Next up we have sweet potatoes, super high in fiber and polyphenols and carotenoid. It shows improved blood glucose control. Fiber and resistant starch helps promote short-chain fatty acid production and ultimately improves your gut health. Way better than refined and starchy carbs. Next up we have eggplant, high in fiber and polyphenols such as anthocyanin, which is a really good food for your gut microbiome. We have zucchini, low energy, high density food that's high in fiber, potassium, will support your calorie control and gut microbiome, of course. Okay, next up we have bananas, potassium, pectin and resistant starches and fiber. Doesn't give you that much glucose spike, it's much more steady and gives you steady energy. Studies have shown that this improves bifidobacterium species in your gut and lowers bloating. To mention, it also hydrates your stool. Okay, next up we have cucumber. High in potassium, high in water volume, but not so much high in fiber. Helps you stay full so you don't consume too much calories or processed foods. It's a good snack and good addition to your salads. Okay, next up I have some frozen vegetables. Again, high in folate, high in potassium, high in fiber, in polyphenols, low in calories, and very good addition. Keeps you full, maintains satiety, insulin control, and promotes short-chain fatty acid production, good gut health, helps you have some calorie control. Okay, let's jump to seeds. Okay, next up we have sunflower kernels, high in vitamin E, high in antioxidants, in healthy fats and fiber. Again, promotes short-chain fatty acid production and promotes gut health and reduces cardiovascular risk. Next up we have chia seeds, high in soluble fiber, absorbs a lot of water, high in omega-3 fatty acid, and also high in minerals, helps reduce cholesterol and slows down your glucose absorption, which is fantastic. Promotes short-chain fatty acid production to a certain degree, which is good. Most importantly, the biggest health benefit is that it'll slow glucose absorption when combined with other foods. Okay, next up we have flax seeds, high in soluble and insoluble fibers, high in polyphenols such as lignans, and also high in omega-3 fatty acids. Now, this is one of the seeds that has shown to lower blood pressure. This is also shown to reduce glycemic and inflammatory markers. This promotes good gut health. It's got lots of fiber and it promotes short-chain fatty acid production. One of the most evidence-based seeds that is shown to lower blood pressure in human trials. Next up we have hemp seeds, high in plant protein and high in polyunsaturated fatty acids such as alpha-linoleic acid. This is shown to reduce inflammation and also helps in cardiovascular health and helps promote gut bacteria and short-chain fatty acid production and whatnot. Okay, now it's time to jump into protein, which people just love. This is one of my favorites. Super high in protein, super high in fiber, textured vegetable protein, which is soybean based, and it has shown to reduce cholesterol, and the fiber feeds your gut bacteria. Above all, if you're trying to stay lean and build muscle, this is the best thing because it keeps you full for a really long time. It's super heavy. And I made some foods with this, like biryani and whatnot, and people have asked me, did you put meat in here? And the texture is exactly like meat. Very good meat alternative because it has no saturated fat whatsoever. Just like fish or chicken breast, but you have fiber in this. Okay, next up we have firm tofu, super high in protein, super high in fiber. Now randomized control trials have shown that soy has one of the strongest potentials to reduce low density cholesterol. 125 grams serving has about 22 grams of protein, which is fantastic. If you eat 200 grams, you're sorted. And I know there is so much myth around soy. I absolutely had no issues. I have 2 kids. I can have 10 kids if I want to. Next up, tempeh, fermented soybean. This is super good because it has got lots of minerals and lots of bioavailable compounds that come from fermentation. This is very good for your gut health, and it is super high in protein. And there is so much evidence that it reduces LDL. Okay, time to jump into dairy. Low-fat cheese, low-fat yogurt, and low-fat milk. Now that's very high in calcium, very high in protein, very good for you because it's got low saturated fat. Studies have shown that consuming low-fat dairy is very good for your overall heart health and longevity. Reduces your cardiovascular risk. Lastly, I have 2 cans of juice. This is Nudi juice, which is whole fruit juice. So there is some fiber in there. I don't drink it as it is. Ferment these with water kefir, which introduces hundreds of different bacterial strains into my gut. I've done several videos. You can check them out. Now, those bacterial strains will feed on all these vegetables that I'm going to eat. Collection of water kefir samples has shown that it has about 495 different strains of bacteria that feeds on all these amazing plant-based foods that I'm going to eat. Now, studies have shown that you should eat at least 30 different types of plants for good gut health. Good gut health means good brain health and good focus and good concentration, and you can achieve what you like. All of these I'm going to eat in the next 4 days. Yes, and if you want to know how I eat them, you got to follow me. Not just these, I eat a lot more beans and a lot more lentils that I mix them up together with these. And if you want a complete list of these, just comment fiber and I'll send them to you. Finally, remember, eat how much you need, not more. Excess calories, you will put on weight. Happy gut, happy mind, happy life. Okay, finally, what's in the box? It is a Mediterranean wrap. That means it got all the vegetables and they're grilled vegetables in olive oil. So it's absolutely healthy. That's the healthiest thing I could find in the counter. And yes, it is high in carbs, but it's got a lot of fiber. So that's okay.